Now, art criticism, right? Not just fucking art, but just criticism as criticism, right? That um a lot of people seem to disguise asshole behavior as genuine criticism, right? And there's a phrase called constructive criticism that's basically like just how someone reviews what you do in a more methodical way, more thoughtful way. Um, the word gets a lot of bad rep, like criticism. Like everyone's like scared of criticism, or like it's treated as some type of like boogeyman, or but criticism doesn't mean being like an asshole, right? I've said this numerous times, and there's a difference between saying like, oh, I like this, but you could have done this and leave it at that, right? Um, Being an asshole um, is kind of just saying this is shit. You're quite ignorant. Am I the only one that knows how to make this and this? And I feel like a lot of this just has to do with internet, like just being anonymous on the internet, right? That people are just put in a lot of micro dickery into insulting people that just don't deserve it, right? And it's it's crazy because I see a lot of these people who overly like criticize something are usually just kind of, they either like, most of them from what I see, either like talk weird, or they don't have much going on. And yeah, I think a lot of it just boils down to that, at least on like the internet, right? um but yeah, there's a fine line between being a just like a weird asshole, and just saying something and leaving it at that, and respecting the artist's decision, right? Like there's just no need to go out of your way to say how shit something is, unless you're just upset and just like want to take your anger out on someone. And I just find that quite ridiculous. I just feel like these kind of people need to just pick up another hobby or something if they're just being rude assholes. But yeah, it's kind of it.